Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos, but I thought I would start today's budget video with just a little vlog. I am still in my car. I just got home from Rite Aid and I just have to say, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but it really drives me crazy to actually have to go to a designated pharmacy to buy medicine. I'm having, I guess, an allergy flare. I saw the doctor yesterday. I've had a COVID test. It was negative. I had a strep test and that was also negative. So they're just saying that it's like a cold or an allergy flare, which sounds pretty much like me. Our weather has been super crazy, really warm, really cold, raining, snowing, humidity, pollen, everything. And so I've been struggling, not as much as my mom. My mom has been sick for probably going on 3 weeks. So we have to figure out what to do about that because she's just still battling the same chest congestion, and she also has asthma. So again, been tested for flu A and B, COVID, everything. It's just no fever and just the super sore throat, like can't even explain. But anyway, back to my why I hate going to the drugstore. I usually buy cold medicine over the counter stuff at like Target or Walmart, somewhere that's more of a discounted location. But today I went to Rite Aid, which is just like CVS, which is like Walgreens or Dwayne Reed or whatever it is in your area, and everything is so much more expensive. So I got some zinc, I got some Theraflu for day and night, a bag of cough drops. Is that it? $25. And I'm like, come on, really? And the zinc was $4.50. So the cough drops were overpriced. The cough medicine, cold medicine, whatever you want to call it, that was overpriced. Everything was just so expensive. And I'm like, it just drives me crazy. But I didn't feel like walking around Target or Walmart. And sometimes they don't always have exactly what you're looking for if you're looking for something specific. So that was my trip to Rite Aid. And I didn't let myself go down the makeup aisle. I didn't let myself peruse like the seasonal aisle where they have like little decorations and stuff, the Easter stuff, because I knew if I did, I would probably end up wanting to buy something. And makeup is so expensive at drugstores too. I mean, I know they call it drugstore makeup, but I can't bring myself to buy it there. And they have discount cards, don't get me wrong. That was with my discount card. In fact, I didn't even have a card, and I didn't even know that I had signed up at one point, but I put my phone number in. Turns out I did get the discounted prices. It just irks me, and I love it. They have so much more of a good selection of things, which is why I ended up going there. And plus, like I said, I just didn't want to walk around. But oh my gosh, elevated prices. So I'm going to go in the house, get situated, take some medicine, and then I'm going to come back to the video and talk to you guys about sinking funds. I thought that would be a good thing to do. I'm back, and I have kind of decided that I would like to try, and the key word is try. I would like to try to upload a video every day in April. And I did it in January, so in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you know what? Why can't you do it in April? April only has 30 days as opposed to 31. And sometimes when you get to the end of the month and you're doing some kind of upload challenge like that, that extra day can make or break you. So I was kind of considering that. So today I was going to do my sinking funds, but I'm going to save that, I think, for a different video. And I'm going to catch up because it is already April 2nd. I'm going to catch up and do my April savings challenge, or my April installment of my $2,382 savings challenge. So if you're not sure what I mean by that, I do have, hold on one second, I have Well, here's my cash envelopes that I stuffed yesterday. And I went to Rite Aid. I just took all my medicine and I left without this binder. So I could have used some of this miscellaneous money to pay for it, but I ended up just using Discover, and I will pay it off like I do. I like to add up the Discover points. I know I've said that a lot of times, but if anyone is new here, and sometimes I do have somebody who comments that they're new, I do like to use Discover just so I can get the cash back. I think it's a pretty good deal. All right, so I've got my envelope for my savings challenge, and I know this sounds like an odd number, and if you hear somebody breathing or snorting in the background, it's just one of my dogs. We have 3 pugs. This is my bullet journal, so I'm going to open up to my savings challenge layout, and you'll be able to see why it has such an odd amount. So here we go. All right, so this schematic took me a minute to do, and after I decided to do this challenge backwards, which I'll explain in a second, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna redo this whole thing just so we can start at the top and work our way down, but I never did that. So I'm actually starting at the bottom and I'm working my way up. But the premise behind the $2,380 savings challenge is you save the amount of money every day during the month as the number of the month. So take, for instance, December is like the 12th month of the year. So you would save $12 every day. November is the 11th month. So you save $11 every day, so on and so forth. Excuse me, this sore throat. But what happens is you get less and less and less until you reach the end of the year, and then you're only saving $1 a day. Now, the reason why this is actually backwards is because traditionally this challenge starts in January and you save $1 a day for every month. So it just depends on what your budget looks like at the beginning of the year. A lot of people may be paying off their Christmas purchases or their Christmas spending in the month of January. So maybe money's a little bit tighter after the holidays. So you might want to start out with $1 a day. But there's a second school of thought that, you know, you're spending a lot of money in December, or maybe you are spending a lot of money more than usual because of the holidays. So saving only $1 at the end of the year, $1 a day, could be more doable for your budget. So it just depends on how you look at it. I think either way is fine. So technically, in the month of April, we would be saving $4 per day. But since I'm doing it backwards, we are actually doing September at $9 per day. So that's an additional $270. So we have 50, 1, 50, 2, 250, 270. So we're gonna add that to our envelope. And there are some ones in here because some months it is a little bit odd, the amounts. In December, it was, or December, which is my January, it was $372, then $330, then $310, now we're at $270. Next month will be a little bit odd at $248, so that's why you're seeing some wonky bills in here, but it all evens out. So this is considered by me as a sinking fund. It is a savings challenge, it is a savings fund, but at the same time, I'm not spending it, so I'm holding it, and I like to hold it with my other sinking funds, which you see here. All right, so I'm gonna add $1,012, which is what I had before today, plus $270 is $1,282. So not too bad for the fourth day, or the fourth day, not too bad for the fourth day of the year, not too bad for the 4th month of the year. Already we're at $1,282. And since we're working backwards, we're gonna save less and less every single month. If we were working traditionally, you'd be saving more and more every month. But I kind of like this. And I can't remember which subscriber or which viewer had mentioned, you know, why don't you try doing it backwards? And I was like, that's genius. That is absolutely genius. So let's make sure we have 1,200, and this really is a poor 8. All right, $1,282. So let's just count it all together, and we'll organize the cash so it's all in order. And then we will call it a day for our challenge this month. I also have to update you guys on my $2 bill challenge. I'm not even sure when the last time I did that. I know it's been this year, but it's been a little while, and I may have stashed some extra $2 bills in there since then, but I also recently got a little packet of them at the bank. So I will be adding these, and they're all brand new ones. They're like brand new, crisp $2 bills. Where's the year? Well, I say brand new. It seems like I've never seen one past the 2017 series. And whenever I do this challenge update, we always look at the bills together because they're so interesting. You know, the serial numbers, the years that I have one from, I think, 1953 or something like that. And then I have one with one of the odd serial numbers, the red serial numbers. It's really interesting. But anyways, we'll do that in a separate video. So let's make sure we have $1,282. So we have 100, 2, 300, 350, 4, 450, 5, 550, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 1,270, 1,280, 1,281, 1,282. $1,282. Do you guys love when things work out in balance? I mean, not that this is that difficult to balance, but leave it to me. If I could screw this up somehow, I would. So often you guys catch me on something and you're like, no, you added wrong. You wrote down the wrong number, even though you said a different number. I do it all the time. I don't know why. I think sometimes I get so involved with talking and narrating the video that my brain is on like autopilot for the actual budgeting. And sometimes I screw up. Well, sometimes. Often I screw up. All right. So we've got our sinking funds here, and I'm not even going to go into them because that is a separate video, because I do have some money to add to some of these. And I think I told you guys, I am going to color this in though. I think I told you guys that I was going to be doing, let's test this color first. I was going to be getting new flooring. Ooh, too dark. For my mom's condo. Well, new carpet. I'm not going to replace like the tile and things like that because she has really nice tile that is absurdly dark. But new carpet. I'm going to replace the carpet where she has carpeting. So, my goodness. Can I get... Let's just pull out an old Tombow because they're always tried and true. There we go. But anyways, so I have a sinking fund for that. And I know I don't have a ton of money in it, but I have some money that I want to add to it. And I just want to start the shopping. She's not feeling well, as I explained at the beginning of this video. So actually, unfortunately, she's definitely not up to going out at this moment. And I'm going to have to wait because I want her to be able to pick it out. But she's going to be so excited. Well, no, let me take that back. She's going to say she doesn't want it. She's going to say she doesn't want me to pay for it. She's then going to insist that she pays for it. It's just going to go on like that. But you know what? My mom has done so much for me, so much for my husband, so much for every single person in our family. My brothers, the grandkids, just everybody. So she deserves it. She deserves somebody to treat her. Not that we don't. We do. But I'm just really excited about this one. Just trying to match these up. All right. So just to recap, at the end of this challenge, we will have $2,382. Now, let me just say, the old me would have said, I really want to get a Louis Vuitton because, like a lot of people, that's my favorite kind of handbag, purse. But the new me, you know, through everything that we've been through, job loss, pay cuts, loss of hours, job changes with my husband. I'm saying we, it's my husband and I. Delivering Grubhub, doing, it just, everything that we've been through has really changed my outlook, my overall outlook on priorities. And I just don't have the desire to buy an expensive purse, to work hard, to save, to not touch things, to leave things where they are and try to get ahead in order to, you know, kind of splurge on something that I don't really need. Now, am I a shopper? For sure. Do I buy things I don't need? All the time. But I'm thinking like those big purchases, like the ones that I used to make, that I used to not think that much about. Now I would rather have like basement waterproofing or save up toward a new shed for the backyard. I think differently. And I also think that because we are getting a pool for the summer, that's been like, you know, that'll be the biggest entertaining purchase that we've ever made together. And we've been together decades. So I think that that's enough. And I think that that's great because not only is that for us, but that's for us to share with our family and friends. It's to make our get-togethers fun. It's to have an excuse to, you know, just have people over and grill out and have a good time. And it's also a little escape for us because I know we're not going to be taking a vacation this year. My husband's only a year into his job. And, you know, it's just something that we really, really wanted for a long time. So that I justify. But the other purchases that the old Erin might be looking at or having her eye on, it's not like that right now. That could change, I suppose. Anything could change. But right now, my focus and my priorities are just different. So that is my wrap up for this. So thanks so much for watching. Please don't judge too harshly. I didn't have any makeup on in the car. I know I have, I'm not feeling well. So I was glad to do a little face-to-face chat though, and I appreciate you following along. So hopefully we can get through April together, and hopefully I can get up a video every day. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to set that goal, and if I can reach that goal, it's going to be it's not going to be life-changing for me, but it's going to be motivating for me because every time I reach, you know, like a personal goal like that, and uploading every day definitely is a goal. So if you do YouTube videos, you know what I'm talking about. Even to watch videos every day is a goal. So if I can do that, I think it'll just keep the momentum going and motivate me even more as the year goes by. So anyways, hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you stuck around and did so. And of course, as always, I hope I see you guys in my next video. Take care.